Good evening, everybody. Welcome to NCAA baseball here. I'm Brian Professor B. Davis here at the Evans Diamond here in Berkele, California. Welcome to NCAA baseball, where the University of San Francisco Dons will take on the California Golden Bears in this midweek non-conference matchup. The USF Dons coming off a dramatic come-from-behind victory over the Portland Pilots in West Coast Conference play over the weekend on Sunday on a big two-run base hit by Jacob Munoz. As they had, and the Dons end up winning that come-from-behind victory 5-4. The Dons winners now are 10-1 on the Hilltop in their first 11 games on the Hilltop at Berkele Diamond. They begin this midweek game against the California Golden Bears, and tonight's matchup will be for San Francisco. It's going to be Grant Young for the Dons versus Jack Del Moore for the California Golden Bears. And we're getting ready to have the starting lineups in a few minutes. And just a reminder, USF Dons baseball is presented by Provident Credit Union. Want free checking that pays you? Visit Provident Credit Union. The Union Super Rewards checking account pays you 2.1% and features no annual fees. Visit ProvidentChecking.com. That's ProvidentChecking.com for more details. By Park and Fly. Park and Fly provide more than 50 years of convenient, hassle, airport-free parking. Visit PNF.com for discounts on airport parking and so much more. That's PNF and discounts on airport parking outside of San Francisco and Oakland. That's PNF.com for Parking Fly. By Lux Bus America. Lux Bus America shuttle services makes the fan out of you. Proudly serving the Bay Area's tech companies and USF campus. Lux Bus is the leading choice in commuter shuttle services and group charter transportation. Get your people moving with Lux Bus America. And the USF Bookstore, Follett and Fans. Be sure to stop by the USF Bookstore to collect all your favorite Dons gear. Wear your green and gold with pride and visit the USF Bookstore this week. Open daily, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7 p.m. or Monday through Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Fridays, 8:30 to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Closed on Sundays. So, and then also by Lyft. Skip all the hassle of getting from Berkele Diamond. Lyft is our official ride-sharing partner and has your transportation covered. Download the Lyft app and get your affordable ride in minutes. New users get $10 in ride credit. With coupons, go USF Dons. And don't forget, the Dons fans use the Lyft zone outside Berkele Diamond as a drop-off pickup zones. Use Lyft, proud partner of USF Dons. And also other Dons baseball sponsors by Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is the official soft drink, and Powerade is also the official sports drink of USF Athletics. And by the Midas. Dons baseball is proudly sponsored by Midas San Francisco. Just a mile from the campus on Geary Boulevard between Arguello Street in San Francisco. Trust the Midas touch. And by Dr. Bong Dentistry, today's USF starting lineup. We'll hold on for that, and we're going to get ready in a few minutes for Dons baseball. I'm Brian Professor B. Davis. Dons coming off a big win, taking 2 out of 3. They're now 2-1 in West Coast Conference play. We'll look at the standings in a bit, though, as this game goes on tonight. So, in a few minutes, we'll get ready. In fact, we'll get ready to give you the starting lineups in a few.
Yeah, I remember there was one game where Danny Fry did the entire game on his phone, not even with a headset.
So we're going to get ready to give you the starting lineup in a few. Tonight's starting lineups is presented by Dr. Bond Dentistry. Tonight's USF starting lineup is brought to you in part by Dr. Bond, the dental group now offering free teeth whitening. Call 415-777-2150 for more details. And here is the Dr. Bond Dentistry starting lineup tonight for the University of San Francisco Dons. They come in with a overall record of 12-7 and 2-1 in West Coast Conference play. Leading off, the designated hitter is Jacob Munoz. Batting second, the center fielder, Tyler Villaroman. Batting third is Jack Winkler at shortstop. Batting fourth, the left fielder, Jonathan Allen. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Riley Helen. Batting sixth, at second base is R.J. Cordero. Batting seventh in right field is Nick Yonovich. Batting eighth behind the dish is Chase Hodgkinson. Batting ninth is Ricky Hurtado.
Once again, we welcome you back to Evans Diamond for tonight's non-conference tilt.
And then,
featuring our neighbors from the hilltop, the USF Dons.
For the California Golden Bears.
And your California Golden Bears.
Mike Neo, second-year head coach. They're 9-8 overall. 1-2 in Pac-12 play.
Head coach in his 21st season,
for the California Golden Bears. Cameron Eden will lead off playing left field. Batting second will be Darren Baker, the son of former Giants manager and three-time manager of the year, Dusty Baker's kid, Darren Baker. Batting fourth, the consensus All-American, last year's National Player of the Year for college baseball, Andrew Vaughn. Batting the right fielder is Matt Fowler. Batting fifth, the catcher, Elvis Cole Elvis. Batting sixth, the center fielder, Brandon McIlwin.
Batting eighth and doing the
batting seventh,
number 31, Chase Hodgkinson.
Is Sam Welsnick.
And
batting eighth, the designated hitter, Gregorio Reyes.
And the starting pitcher for the Dons, number 24,
he'll
Brent
bat
Young.
eighth, the designated hitter, and Quentin Selma is going to bat ninth and play.
And now, fans, it's time to meet the starting lineup for your 2019 California Golden Bears. As announced by their second-year head coach, Mike News.
This will be his fifth
leading
game.
off for California, the left fielder,
Jack
number 9, Cameron
7-11 ERA. 5 appearances.
The second baseman, number 2, Darren Baker. Batting third, the first baseman, number 20, Andrew Vaughn. Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 3, Max Flower. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 4, Cole Elvis. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 16, Brandon McIlwin. Batting seventh,
well, a cool night. Things are starting to cool down here.
Batting eighth, serving as the Bears' designated hitter, number 27, Rogelio Reyes. And batting ninth, the third baseman, number 26, Quentin Selma. Starting pitcher for the Golden Bears, number 37,
as we get ready for.
How do you not know? That's the first thing. That was me outside. Good.
We're getting ready for USF Dons baseball on this Tuesday night here in the East Bay in Berkele. Dons taking 2 out of 3, while the California Golden Bears, they end up losing 2 out of 3. They lost the first 2 games in their 3-game series against the USC Trojans over the weekend here at Evans Diamond. They were able to salvage the final game in a battle.
You're on the broadcast.
So we will be giving you some baseball here on the hill, here on USF Dons baseball. And I'd like to remind you that this broadcast is presented by the Authority Arena Sports Network, Bay Area, and the California Bears that just took in the field. The Dons are getting ready for the lineup. USF Dons are in their green jerseys, gray caps with the green bill, and they're wearing with the gray pants. Cows on their field, they're in their navy blue alternative jerseys. They also wear their blue alternatives with their white pants, white pants. They're the designated as they are the home team. A night here a beautiful night. We got the Cal Marching Band going to be giving us some entertainment throughout the night. We also are good friends, our friends over at Pac-12 Network, Roxy Bernstein, and former Stanford Associate Head Coach under Mark Marquez, Dean Slopes, giving you the play-by-play in action tonight here. Check out the umpires.
Second base, John Rinko. At first base, Dan Payne. And working the plate tonight, Adam Dowdy. And leading off the ballgame for the University of San Francisco, the designated hitter, number 47, Jacob Munoz.
So Jacob Munoz, and hey, grab a great one by Class. Hopefully you enjoy the game, and we're just now underway here in Berkeley. I'm Brian Davis, your play-by-play announcer for the selected road games of the USF Sportsnet Bay Area.
7:07.
It's now 7:07, the first pitch, and we're just getting underway. The temperature right now, we're going to look at our time and temperature here in Berkeley, California, here on the east side from the San Francisco Bay Area. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jacob Munoz had that big 2-run single, and that pitch is in there for a strike, and it's now 1-2. Right now it is 60 degrees right now at 7 o'clock. I feel like a little bit cooler. Wind is blowing northwest, and swing and a miss, and Munoz is going on strike. 1 man gone here in the first.
Batting second for the Dodgers, the center fielder,
defensive alignment for Cal is Eating in left field, McEwen at center, Fowler in right, Wesneck at shortstop, Selma at third, Baker at second, Vaughn at first, Elvis behind the plate. On the mound is Delmore, is the starter for Cal. Here's the pitch, and that pitch is a strike. It's 1-1. Tyler Villaroma's batting a $196 for San Francisco. Here's the pitch, and ball bounce. It's low for a ball, 2-1, into the dirt to the backstop. Coaching for San Francisco at third base, the longtime associate head coach Troy Nakamura at third, and Ryan Burke, the volunteer assistant, is at first. Here's the pitch, and it's outside for a ball. It's now 3-1. Makes the count 3 balls and 1 strike. The 3 balls and 1 strike to count. It's a stretch. It's in there for a strike, and it's now a full count. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And here's the pitch. And a ground ball to the second baseman, Baker. Baker takes his time, throws it to Vaughn, and Villaroman is out of there for out number 2. 4-3 if you're keeping score.
Batting third for USF, the shortstop, number 13, Jack Winkler.
Now bring up Jack Winkler to the plate with 2 men gone here in the first. Winkler for the season bagged .357 in 70 at-bats. Here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball to left field, Eating, and it's giving it a run, but it runs, cannot get there, and it goes out of play, strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. He swings and that one goes foul. It's now strike 2. It's 0-2. So it's no balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Just getting underway here. The 0-2 pitch. That's low in the dirt, and it's now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to count. 1-2. The pitch. And a ground ball to the shortstop. It's the third baseman. Selma throws the first of Vaughn in time. That's a 5-3 putout, and that's it for San Francisco in the first.
No runs and no hits,
no hits, no Dons runners left.
Fans, make sure
after this half inning,
on Twitter and Instagram.
it's the Dons nothing and
on
the
Facebook
Bears coming up.
Facebook.com/Cal Athletics.
Don't you open up that window. Don't you let out that window.
We're back here in Berkeley's Evans Diamond here in Berkeley on this nice, beautiful night here. We'll give you the defensive alignment for the Dons. It will be Allen, Villaroman, and Yodovich, Winkler, Murata, Winkler, Cordero, Highland at first, Hoskinson behind the dish, and then on the mound
leading off the California first. The left fielder, number 9, Cameron Eden.
So the scheduled hitters for the Bears is going to be Eden, Baker, and Vaughn. Will be the scheduled hitters for the Bears here as we go through the bottom half of the first inning. And here's the first pitch. And it hits the inside corner, strike 1, and it's 0-1. Cameron Eden banged it even 350 at bats, 12 runs scored, a double, 3 home runs, 11 RBIs. Pitch is low into the dirt.
I saw it. Elvis has left the building.
Get some stats on Cameron Eden is a 6'2" junior from Yuba City, California, with the Yuba City High School.
Oh dear.
As a drive by Eden to deep left field. Back goes Allen, and he leaps and can't get it. It's gone. That is a leadoff home run by Cameron Eden, and the Cal Bears jump on the board first with a leadoff home run for Cameron Eden. For Eden, that is his 4th home run of the season, giving him an RBI, and the Bears, just like that, right out of the gate, lead it 1-0.
Batting second for California, the second baseman, number 2,
As Young
Darren
let that pitch
Baker.
way out there, and Eden took that shot, and he golfed it out there to left field. Allen went up there and tried to make a catch and came up empty. So the Bears strike first, and they lead this contest 1-0. That brings up Darren Baker to the plate. Darren Baker, a sophomore from Granite Bay, California, in the Sacramento area. Baker hits a high fly ball to left field. Allen having some trouble and stumbled a bit, and he makes the catch. One man gone.
Batting third for the Golden Bears, the first baseman, number 20, Andrew Vaughn.
That will bring up Andrew Vaughn to the plate. Andrew Vaughn for the season. Batting .414. 18 runs scored, 24 hits. He has 7 home runs, 20 RBIs. He's a junior from He's a junior from Santa Rosa. Went to Marie Calorillo High School in Santa Rosa from up in the North Bay. Was the last year's Golden Spikes Award winner. For that award is given to the nation's top baseball player. Get some stats on Andrew Vaughn. That pitch is now 1-2. Golden Bear won National Player of the Year by Perfect Game Rawlings, as well the first Cal player ever to win the Golden Spikes Award. That's given to college baseball's top player, the equivalent of the league MVP, along with Texas Cody Clemens, the son of former Major Leaguer Roger Clemens, as Vaughn rips one into left field for a base hit. We'll get more on Vaughn in his next time plate appearance. So he reaches up on first base with a base hit.
Batting fourth for California, the left fielder, number 2, Max Fowler.
So that's a base hit for Vaughn. So that brings up now to the plate for the Bears is Max Fowler, the right fielder. So far this season, he's batting .414, 18 hits, 24 hits, a double, 7 or 1 home run. They have 10 RBIs for the season. Fowler, a 6'4" junior from Campolindo High School, not far from here, from Lafayette. That is ripped into left field for a base hit. As that is another base hit. That's hit number 3 for the Bears. So the Bears have runners at second and first. First and second with 1 out.
I got the matches, we gonna turn this town to ashes, 'cause they ain't never seen nothing like.
So now that brings up the catcher, Cole Elvis. Pitch is in there for a strike 0-1. Cole Elvis is a freshman, went to Vacaville High School. He's from Vacaville. Breaking ball missing, and it's evens the count 1-1. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped up in the air to right field. It's Munoz there to make the catch. It's Jodovic, correction. It was Jodovic coming up with the catch. So it's a fly out to 9. So it's Jodovic making the catch, and it's 2-man gone.
California, the center fielder, number 16, Brandon McElway.
I'll bring up Brandon McElway to the plate. Brandon McElway to the plate. Batting .292 for the season. He has 1 home run, 2 RBIs. He has scored 13 times, 14 hits. That is a ball, 1-0. He's originally from South Carolina, from Newton, Pennsylvania. The pitch. Hit there for a strike, and it's now 1-1. Even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And a ground ball to Winkler. He will throw over to Cordero, and that's going to do a fielder's choice. That will be 6-4 put out. And that will do it for the Bears.
3 hits, no USF errors, 2 runners left.
1 run on 3 hits.
An upcoming event.
No errors.
And you'd like to have house spirit there. That could be
and after a full inning here, it's the Bears 1 and the Dons nothing. Listen to Dons baseball on ASN Bay Area. So now we go to the 2nd inning.
Leading off the 2nd for USF, left fielder number 7, Jonathan Elk.
So we now go to the 2nd inning, and John Allen will lead things off for the Dons. It will be Allen, Hallen, and Cordero. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's strike 2. 0-2. Allen is a 6'3" senior went to Los Meadows Community College in Concord, out there not far from here. That's low into the dirt for a ball, and it's now 1-2. Los Meadows College, of course, is coached by former USF Don Director of Baseball Operations Anthony Diarbora, former play-by-play man for the Dons, who was their baseball operations man from 2008 to 2011 for 3 years. Of course, he made the Steven Yarrow snag catch in the final game of that memorable 2011 season, almost 8 years ago. Dons winning the West Coast Conference title over Gonzaga on the final day of the season. That ball hits Allen. He's going to reach base. It'll be a hit by pitch. So the Dons will have something going right here.
Batting fifth for the Dons, the first baseman, number 25, Riley Helen.
I'll bring up Riley Helen to the plate. Riley Helen to the plate. That pitch is in it for missed for a ball, 1-0. Riley's batting .219, 73 at bats. He has scored 10 times, 16 hits, 4 doubles, a home run, 11 RBIs. Been struggling a bit. Had a great. It's a ground ball up to the middle. Diving stop by the shortstop, and a great play by Baker to pick up the play as the shortstop Wisniewski doing the backflip Ozzie Smith special to the second baseman Baker, and Allen is gone. It's a 6-4 putout at second base, and it's one man gone as Wisniewski taking away a base hit, and he's able to just get that ball out of his hand into the glove of Darren Baker. One man gone, R.J. Cordero to the plate. That's a drive in the deep right field. That could be trouble. Back at the track, at the wall. It is gone. A 2-run home run by R.J. Cordero. And that's a touch of ball for Cordero as he circles around the bases. And the Dons now lead it by a score of 2-1.
Can I put my hot chocolate here?
As Cordero taking that first pitch at his home run number 1, give him 2 RBIs, and the Dons lead it 2-1.
Batting seventh for USF, the right fielder, number 36, Nick Jovetic.
Give him 2 RBIs of the season. So for Cordero who's in the lineup, that's his 4th RBIs, 3 and 4 of the season. He has 4 RBIs total. That gives the Dons a 2-1 lead. And Jovetic swings and hits that one foul. It's strike 1. That's strike 1. Jovetic is batting .224, 58 at bats. Jovetic hits a drive into left field. Going back is the left fielder Eden, and he comes up with the catch, and Jovetic is gone. 2 men gone.
Batting eighth for the Dons, the catcher, number 31, Chase Hodkinson.
So that brings up Chase Hodkinson to the plate. Cordell taking that first pitch and then tagging one deep. And a ground ball to Baker. Throws it over to Vaughn, and that's it. Dons get 2 runs on 1 hit. And that's it. Nobody left. And after an inning and a half.
No Cal errors, no runners left.
And the Dons now lead it 2-1.
Cal softball returns to beautiful Levine Cricky Field up in Strawberry Canyon on Saturday, March 23rd against the Stanford Cardinal. First of a 3-game Pac-12 series. First pitch set for 2:30 p.m. Promotions, game time, and purchase tickets for upcoming softball games. Visit calbears.com/ticket. Leading off with California's second. And batting seventh, the shortstop, number 1, Sam Wozniak.
So now we're going to the bottom of the second inning. It will be Wozniak, Reyes, and Selma. It will be the 7, 8, 9 hitters for Cal. Will bat or schedule the bat this inning. Here's the pitch. It's missing outside for a ball, 1-0. Missing a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And it's missing for a ball. It's now 2-0. It's a set. Comes the pitch. It's in there for a strike. It's the set. Here comes the pitch.
Oh boy.
Well hit into left center field, and coming up with the catch is Villa Roman. One man gone. So or I should say Wozniak is going
Fans,
for
your
out
attention,
number
please.
1.
Pitch hitting for California, number 21, Grant Holman.
So we'll have a pinch hitter right here. It'll be Grant Holman will come in pinch hit. He'll come in and pinch hit. Pitch is in there for a ball, 1-0. Here's the stretch and here's the pitch. That pitch is in there for a strike and it evens the count, 1-1. One ball, one strike to count. Here's the pitch. Oh, that's too high, and it's now 2-1. Two balls and one strike to count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Infield. And it's Highland. You know, it's Cordero making the catch.
How could you be so heartless? How could you be so cold?
So it's going to be a pop-up T4, keeping score, 2-man gone.
Batting ninth for California, the third baseman, number 26, Quentin Selma.
Now coming to the plate now in the ninth will be Quentin Selma. 261 batting average, 23 at-bats for the season. No home runs, 3 RBIs. Selma hits a fly ball, and that's going to go foul, strike one. So now it's an even count, 1-1. One ball, one strike to count. Here's the pitch. And a ground ball to Cordero. Cordero takes his time. He'll throw to Highland in time for the out. That is a 1-2-3 inning for Young.
No USF errors.
No runs, no hits, nobody left for the Bears. And after 2 complete here at Evans Diamond here in Berkeley, the Dons lead it 2-1. You're listening to USF Dons Baseball on Arena Sportsnet Bay Area. How you been, man?
All right, fans, time for Name That Tune. Jason, here's your chance to guess which song is being played by the Cal Band other than our fight song, which is great. If you're able to name the correct song that's about to be played by the band, you'll receive a Cal Baseball prize pack. Good luck. Go ahead, Dan.
Well, you're taking advantage of the $2 night here, huh?
Yeah. Well, you know, it's a good convenient time for us to practice.
And he got it. That's the popular tune "Sail" by AWOL Nation. Congratulations, Jason. Got a Cal Baseball prize back for you. Thank you for playing. And thank you, Cal Straw Hat Band. Leading off the inning for San Francisco.
So we now go to the third inning here at it's 2-1 in favor of the Dons. It's going to be Urtada, Munoz, and Villaroman. 9-1-2 as Urtada drops a ground ball, thrown by the pitcher, throws his forces Vaughn offline, and the throw is not in time, and Urtada reaches on. And that should be enough for...
The first T1 game I called was here.
Now batting for USF. Designated hitter, number 47, Jacob Munoz.
So that will be a base hit. Here's a pitch. That pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Munoz is 0-for-1, struck out his first time up. Munoz is an unsung hero so far. He can play at first, filled in DH, had that big key hit in the Dons, and that's ripped foul down the right field line going. Even the count at 1-1. And no balls and 2 strikes, the pitch. And they're going to check. And he did go around. It costed Munoz, and he's out of there on strikes, 1 man gone. That's the second strikeout for Delmore. I bring up Tyler Villaroman to the plate.
Now batting for the Dons, center fielder, number 10, Tyler Villaroman.
And Tyler Villaroman will come to the plate. Here's the pitch. That pitch is low in the dirt for a ball. That's 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Dons coming back from that win, big series win. They're 10-1 away from the hilltop. But on the road, they're just 1-4 away from the hilltop. That's going to have to improve. Dons will, after tonight, will begin a road trip. They'll take on the San Diego Toreros down at Fowler Park over the weekend. And we'll be back into conference play. Pitch is in there for a ball. Then after that, the Dons will play their midweek game 1 week from today. Next Tuesday, they will bus up to Reno, Nevada, take on the Reno, Nevada Wolfpack from the Mountain West Conference, who won the Mountain West Conference title for the regular season champs last year. Villaroman hits one, that goes foul. That's a 3 p.m. start. Then the Dons. In fact, the Dons are on the road for the next 2 weekends, but the Dons are in this stretch of 5 of the next 6 weeks. They're within the Bay Area, are going to be either at home or in the Bay Area, or at least 100 miles within the radius of the San Francisco Bay Area. 2-2 That's a chopper ground ball to the shortstop, Wesnack. He'll throw the Baker. Baker drops it. No, they're gonna call him out. Baker were able to hold on the ball before he dropped it. He got the ball into the bag. It was in time, and then he dropped it. So the second base umpire, they're going to give Baker the out. It was very close. So 2 men gone there. It looked like
for the Dons, the shortstop, number 13.
Looked like
Jack
O'Tara was
Winkler.
going to be safe or be worse. It's first and second with 1 out, and Baker was able to hold on just in the nick of time before the second baseman umpire, or he was able to get him as a second base umpire made his signal after he caught it, stepped on the bag, and the ball dropped. They'll give him the out, 2 men gone. Now bring up Jack Winkler to the plate. Winkler is 0 for 1, grounded out his first time up. Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball. It's now 1-0. It's 1-0. Villaroma's at second. That came very close. If it was a ball drop rule, Dons would have had first and second with 1 out.
Hey, they show resilience.
They do. Oregon State's also a 3-time World Series champion.
It's a stretch to pitch. And that is missing. And it's now 3-0. Winkler reaches base. Allen's on deck. Leads the club with 6 home runs. He's on the on-deck circle. (3-0). That pitch is ball 4. Or no. They ruled it as a strike, so it's 3-1. So Villaroman moves to second, and that was a gutsy move to run on 3-0, because if he gets caught stealing, then the inning is over. Wipe out the 3-0, and then the inning is over. Winkler is going to lead off in the 4th, and a ground ball to the third baseman, and that is Selma. Throws the ball in time. That is a 5-3 putout. Dons leave 1 runner left on base.
No runs, 1 hit. No Golden Bears errors. 1 runner
And that's
left.
it.
For insider coverage and the most up-to-date information of the
That
Cal
is
Baseball
it.
program, be sure to like Cal Baseball on Facebook and follow them on Twitter at Cal_Baseball
And the
on
Dons lead
Instagram
2-1.
at Cal Baseball.
They put whatever.
Okay, the USF Dons will be back in action coming up as we look at the schedule.
But broadcasting gets the big Dave has to make it wrong.
Leading off, California third. The left fielder, number 9, Cameron.
So we now go to the 3rd inning. Bottom of the 3rd. Go to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. It's a 2-1 ball game. It's going to be Eden, Baker, and Vaughn, scheduled hitters for the Bears. That pitch is in there for low for a ball, 1-0.
at least he didn't throw the ball to the other team.
The top of the order for Cal in this bottom half of the third inning.
That's more advocacy.
I'm Brian Davis here at giving you USF Dons baseball audio cast. Courtesy of the Arena Sportsnet Bay Area, Arena Sports Network. As Eden swings and misses, and it's now 1-1. We're going to have so many games coming up in the coming weeks on ASN Bay Area. Dons will be back in action. They'll take on the San Diego Toreros, and they'll play their midweek three-game series at Fowler Park in San Diego. Then they'll play. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball way too high. It's now 2-1. That's a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Two balls and 1 strike to count. Pitch. Ground ball to Winkler. Winkler takes his time. He will throw the Highland in time for the out. That's a 6-3 put out. Eden's going out number 1. Dons fans coming up. The next Dons will return the action coming up. Their next homestand will be coming up on. They will not return to action until Tuesday, April the 2nd. That will be coming up 2 weeks from today. That will be in 2 weeks' time. They will take on the San Jose State Spartans. And Baker tries on a bunt. And, double! As Great Young nearly came up with the grab of the year. Just missing the catch as he made the dive. That ball came in and just nearly made a sensational catch. And falls just short. And Baker, with his speed, is on base for the Bears.
Now batting for California, the first baseman.
As Grant Young nearly came up with the potential possible catch of the year. And that will bring up Andrew Vaughn to the plate. Vaughn had a single his first time up, and he is 1 for 1. We'll talk more about, get some stuff about Vaughn. Going back over the first base is Baker. Getting in there. Andrew Vaughn, of course, was saying the first Bear ever to be named National Player of the Year.
All right.
And the first Bears player ever
I'm glad I made
to win the Golden Spikes Award, given to college baseball's top player in the nation. Pitches low in a ball that's now 1-0. Also became the 6th Pac-12 Player of the Year in the program's history, the first since Brett Cumberland in 2016. He also became the first Bear to be named a finalist in the prestigious Golden Spikes Award, which given to the top amateur baseball player of the country, was one of 4 players to make that final list. He was consensus All-American, first-team honors by Baseball America, perfect game in D1Baseball.com, ABCA, and NCAA CBWA, while earning second-team honors in the Collegiate Baseball newspaper. He started all 54 games. At first, he had 402 at the mark, ranked 3rd in Cal single-season history. His 23 home runs equal the Cal single-season record. That was the original record set by Xavier Nady back in 1999. Of course, Nady was who played with the Giants in 2012 of their World Series title team. Set Cal single-season records with an .819 slugging percentage. Also has 63 RBIs, 44 walks, 12 hit by pitches, struck out only 18 times. 2-1 to count to Vaughn. Young getting the sign. Here's the pitch. Just missing, and it's now 3-1. With Vaughn, you got the pitch around him. He has reached base. He reached base safely in his final 35 games of the season. Only failed to reach base in 2 of Cal's 54 games. Dons are trying to pitch him around carefully, and that's why he, one of the best players in the Pac-12. He also had a great at first base. Vaughn earned Pac-12 Defensive All-Team honors with a .992 fielding percentage. Earned the National Player of the Year by the Collegiate Baseball newspaper for the second time in his career. Was 11 of 17 with a .647 with 3 home runs, 3 doubles, 7 RBIs, 6 runs scored, 2 walks against Santa Clara, and eventual College World Series participant, Washington Huskies. 3 balls, 1 strike time has been called. He was named Pac-12 Player of the Week 3 times last year. His multiple home run games 3 times accomplishing the defeat of San Diego against the San Diego Toreros. And Cal State, Bakersfield, Xavier, 3-1. That's way outside, ball 4. So it's a base on balls.
Now that is the Golden Bear.
Yeah, I was talking with Nino Giarratano on our before we headed off here to the East Bay. What was going to be the plan on how they were going to pitch to Andrew Vaughn. A little bit about that in our pregame show. In case you missed the pregame, you catch it on Facebook.com/ASN Bay Area for that pregame chat we had with Nino Giarratano before the game. Now coming to the plate is Fowler to the plate. The pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Oh, and 1 to count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Baker's trying to go to third, and he's getting this a stolen base. And he took off uncontestedly, and that kid got some speed, though. Mike Diaz going out there and having a little talking with the home plate umpire. So now the count is still 0-2. A base hit here or a sacrifice fly would most likely, with Baker's speed, the Bears could tie it up with a base hit or a fly ball. 0-2 to count. Pitch is high for a ball. It's now 1-2. Max Fowler at the plate. We got a base hit his first time up. He is 1 for 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. And that's too high. It's now 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to count. Here's the pitch. And that is ball 3, 3-2. The 3 balls and 2 strikes to count. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to count. Here's the pitch. Fowler swings, and that one goes foul. So it's full count, 3-2. And 3 balls and 2 strikes to count. Gets the set. 3-2 pitch. And Fowler lines one down the line and rifles it foul. So it's ball 4 missing, so Bauer will reach base, and the bases are now loaded.
Now batting for California, the catcher, number 4, Cole Elvis.
Back-to-back walks.
I got the gas, I got the matches. We're gonna turn this town to ashes. 'Cause they ain't
So the
never
Dimes,
seen nothing like us. I ain't heard that till
as
it's
young as
real.
produced back-to-back walks. As the catcher, Hodgkinson, giving him the signs. Elvis just flew out his first time up. Grant Young has had an 0-2, 1-2 count and just ended up walking the guy at the pitch. And that pitch is missing for a ball 1-0. This inning started on when Darren Baker, who's now at third base, laid that fly ball bunt, and Young nearly came up with the catch. Here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball to right, and as Jodovic comes over to make the catch, there comes Baker, will come in scoring, and they had to throw the card off to Hurtado, but it will not matter as Elvis will get credit with an RBI sacrifice fly.
Now batting
As
for
Baker
California,
comes
the
in to
center
score.
fielder, number 16, Brandon.
And this game is now tied at 2-2. So we got 2 men going here. Now we'll bring up Brandon McElwain. Reached on the fielder's choice his first time up. It's the stretch. Here's the pitch. Missing for a ball 1-0. There's ball 1-0. And gets the set from his catcher. There's the pitch. In there for a strike, and it's now 1-1. Dodds in the Bay Area, but they're doing this stretch of 5 of the next 6 of the 6 weeks, either playing at home on the hilltop or playing in the Bay Area, on the road, or in the range of the 100 or 200 mile radius, doing the weekends. That's a way breaking ball high. There's 2 balls and 1 strike to count. It's the set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's now 2-2. Dodgers trying to get hopefully Young can get this one more pitch and get out of this inning. There's 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Gets the set. 2-2. McElwain hits a high fly ball to left field. That's going to go foul. And evens the count now at 2-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Gets the set. Here's the pitch. And McElwain swings and it fouls it right back around the home plate area. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Two and 2. Gets the set. Here's the pitch. McElwain hits a high fly pop-up. And it's the Jodovich and Villarome. It's Jodovich in there to make the catch. McElwain is retired. So, 1 run on 1 hit. And the Bears leave a pair after 3 complete here at Evans Diamond.
No San Francisco.
The game is now tied at 2-2. You listen to USF Baseball audio cast on Arena Sportsnet Bay Area.
Student athletes in the world. Shelby is proud to be a sponsor of Cal Baseball and of its student athletes.
I gotta go to the leaker.
Great. You need to know that.
If you have your attention, please. Now pitching for the Golden Bears, number 47, Nick Proctor.
My granny knows she said, "Trappy, you work too hard. Don't worry, you forget about me."
And I got you this, it was a,
I'm falling in and out of class. Don't worry, I'ma get it, granny. What happened at my day? Happy mama called me up, that money coming and she let me out of
And leading off the San Francisco four, left fielder, number 7, Jonathan Allen.
Practicing half a passion, you package different. All you do, you want the swag, you can have it. I'ma sell it, you salary about the cabbage.
Proctor, 47, pitching.
Oh, thank you. Okay, we're down to 4th inning. It's Allen leading things off. And we got a new pitcher in the ball game though too. And there's the pitch, and it's missing for a ball. It's now 2-1. Had to do a 30-second timeout. Go figure. To the pit stop. Go figure. 2 balls and 1 strike. That's in there for a strike, and it's now 2-2. And we do have a new pitcher for Cal. It's number
47.
47?
Yeah.
Nick Proctor coming in to pitch for the Bears. And it's now a full count, 3-2. I'll get you the numbers on Proctor. No record and no ERA. 5 innings pitched, giving up 3 hits, 1 run. That run is unearned. Walked 1 with 3 strikeouts. He's in the ball game. The pitch. Allen swings and fouls him back to the screen. Have a full count here. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes here. Three balls and 2 strikes to count. It's the set. 3-2. And chops that one foul. So we'll be giving a lot of action in the coming weeks on ASN Bay Area audio version. Dons and Toreros will be on the W.TV over the weekend down at Fowler Park in San Diego. Important 3-game series. Allen tries one, the deep right field. That one's headed to the Emory field. No, he caught it. No, it's caught by the right fielder Fowler. It looked like he had all of it, but it just died out there near the 365 mark. Or he just hit it all. A touchable home run by Jonathan Allen, and the Dons lead it by a score of 3-2. It looked like, and he touched that one to Emeryville, taking that one deep to right field. That is home run number. It looked like. So he took that one deep, and the Dons back in the lead, 3-2. It looked like the right fielder Fowler made the catch, and it turned out they did not. We have a bad vision view out there in right field. That is home run number 7 for Jonathan Allen. And for Allen, we like to apologize for our listeners. We thought it was caught out there in right field, but it looked like, because the right field Fowler was camping under it, it looked like he had it in his glove and must have rolled in and out. As Allen, the ball boots over the shortstop, and that's in for, as Allen takes a very deep, and we'd just like to apologize again. So Allen did hit that home run. It looked like it was caught out there. The wind just died out.
For the Dons. Second baseman,
but our bird's eye view out there in right
Cordero.
field. So Allen did hit a home run. So that ball just barely went out. R.J. Cordell will now come to the plate. And the pitch. It's outside for a ball. That's home run number 7 for the season for Allen. Give him an RBI. That will be for Allen his 25th RBI of the season. His 7th home run of the year. That pitch is in there for a strike. Hope we'd like to apologize for that miss and for what looked like it was going to be caught. And Cordero is going on strikes. So that's one man gone. Allen hit that one. It was crushed to deep right field.
Now batting for the Dons, the right fielder, number 36, Nick Jovic.
and it looked like Fowler may have caught it it may have died out there. And our bird's eye view, I thought he caught it, but it just managed to hit off off that yellow line, or maybe hit in and out, and it's a home run. Error has been charged to the shortstop on that play. Cordero striking out previously. Jodovich to the plate. Pitch is low. Two balls and no strike to Jodovich. Here's the pitch. And the pitch is now 3-1. Allen hit that home run. I thought it was close that he would have had it, but it just barely got out. I thought it was caught by Fowler, but then the ball must have trickled out of his glove. So, and Jodovich swings and fouls it back off into the upper part of Haas Pavilion here in Berkeley. Allen managed to get all of it right there. Of course, his mother was a track star. Saw her doing the pregame. There's the pitch, and Jodovich swings and misses, and he's gone on strikes. There's two men gone. Dodge leading at 3-2. Allen and Jonathan on homers by Jonathan Allen and R.J. Cordero. And from my eyes of views, I thought that was, he had caught it at the last minute. Here's the pitch, and it's low and for a ball, 1-0. And 1 ball, no strike. As Hodgkinson swings and misses, and foul tips into the glove of Elvis, and it's 1-1. All of the Don's runs have been by home runs in this contest. We're only in the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. And that pitch is high, and it's now 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch coming. And hits in there in that corner, strike 2. There's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Highlands here at first with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And as a drive into left field, that could be full, and it holds up for the left fielder Eden to make the catch. That's it for the Dons. They get 1-1 on a hit. They leave one Don left runner on base, and after 3.5 here at Evans Diamond here in Berkeley, California, the Dons lead it now by a score of 3-2.
29th. First pitch is set for 7:05 again. Bears and Dirtbags, Friday, March 29th, 7:05. First of the 3 games set between those two clubs. Order your tickets today at cowbears.com/tickets.
Emeryville is Centerfield.
Oh. Well, I thought it was a white field.
That's still Berkele.
If he hits another one, I'm going to say it's going to the same, maybe head to Richmond. Richmond's that way, or you think?
Richmond is
Yeah. So what would be in the middle between Berkeley?
Old Big Ridge.
Bay Ridge, I guess. Or maybe head to the toll plaza. I thought it was Emeryville, because Emeryville gets, because they're right, or it's headed to Shattuck Avenue.
Yeah.
Leading off, California 4th. The shortstop, number 1, Sam Wozniak.
Okay, we now go into the bottom of the 4th inning. The Dons leading it 3-2. We're in the bottom half of the 4th inning. As and the drive to the left field. This one's way back, and this one is gone. The lead off to the bottom half of the 4th inning. And it's the shortstop, Wesnick, hitting a home run. And we're dead even now again at 3-3.
Now batting for California, the designated hitter, number 21, Grant Coleman.
Boy, the ball is pulling out tonight here at Evans Diamond here in Berkeley. Dons have hit 2, Cal has hit 2, and the game is now tied at 3-3. That pitch is in there for a ball, 1-0. Here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. So this game is now tied at 3-3. Wesnick on that first pitch from Grant Young. And it's now a 2 balls, 1 strike to count. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. And swings and misses is now 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. And Holman swings and that goes foul. It fouls that one back. The count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and 2 to count. Here's the pitch. And that's way too low outside. It's now full count, 3-2. The 3 balls and 2 strikes to count. And here comes the pitch. That's way too low, and it's a ball. Holden will reach base. As he will reach base. I'd like to remind you the Dons will return to action to the Hilltop. They'll take on the San Jose State Spartans. They'll begin a 2-week homestand coming up on April the 2nd. There will be plenty of tickets available. April the 2nd versus through April the 16th in early mid-April. Dons will be back on the Hilltop for a big 2-week homestand. Actually, from April 2nd through the 16th, they'll take on the Loyola Marymount Lions in West Coast Conference play, who just finished off completing a 3-game series sweep over the Santa Clara Broncos down at Page Stadium in Los Angeles over the weekend. They'll be coming up to the Hilltop to take on the Dons for 3. And then they'll take on, then the Dons will play their midweek game on April 9th. We'll play San Jose State on the 2nd. Then they'll play 3 against Loyola Marymount over the weekend. And then they'll play their midweek game against Stanford. Stanford will be playing making their visit to the Hilltop for the first time in 11 years. They'll play on April the 9th. That will be here on the Hilltop. 6th-ranked Stanford Cardinals. Then, as Grant Young is going to leave, we'll have a pitching change. Then they'll take on St. Mary's for 3. Remind everybody, Sunday, April 14th, when the Dons take on actually it's through the 18th, they'll take on St. Mary's. On the 14th, it will be Autistic Awareness Day on the Hilltop. And both teams will be wearing bands that day. And that's a great thing by our USF baseball mom resident, Deb Peralta, puts this on every year. And if you like to purchase any tickets for any of these upcoming home games, they'll wrap it up, of course, against Nevada Wolfpack on the 16th. Go to usfdons.com or /tickets or call the USF Dons box office at 415-422-2USF. That's 415-422-USF. The Dons box office is open daily, Monday through Friday, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Now, coming into the game for the USF Dons is Jordan Braskus. Let's take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. The game is tied at 3-3. She said she too young to get on a man, so she gon' call her friends and that's a plan. I just saw that sushi from Japan. Now yo, boy, kicking Jackie Chan. So we're back in the action. Jordan Braskus pitch for the Dons and swings to that one, go foul. Quentin Selma to the plate. He is grounded out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Fourth inning, the Bears have a run at first with nobody out. And a grounder off into center field for a base hit. That's into center field for a base hit. So Selma reaches base, and that brings up to the top of the order for the Bears.
Now batting for California, the left fielder, number 9, Cameron Eden.
Cameron Eden to the plate. 1 for 2. He has hit a ground out. He's homered it his first time up. Cameron Eden's up to the plate. He is 1 for 2. The Dons have the double play in depth in the order. Arata's hovering down right on that in the middle of third base. And the pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0. One ball, no strike. And he hits a fly ball. That's going to go and goes foul. Dons will have that road trip this weekend. They'll take on San Diego at then they'll go 2-3 game set against the Toreros down in San Diego. Here's the pitch. That's missing. That's 2-1. Last time the Dons were down against San Diego 2 years ago, the Toreros swept the 3-game series down there in San Diego. The Dons took 2 out of 3 against the Toreros here. Dons have won 2-1 to pitch. Missing, and it's now 3-1. Dons against the Toreros have won a series over them. Won the season series over San Diego 3 times in the last 4 years. 15, they swept a big series there in San Diego. And then they did it again. Swept them up here 3 years ago. But then the Toreros swept the Dons a couple years ago. The pitch. Missing. Ball 4.
Now batting for California.
So now the bases are loaded.
Number 2, Darren Baker.
Darren Baker will come to the plate. Baker is 1 for 2 with a single and a stolen base run scored. Of course, he's the son of former Giants manager Dusty Baker. Pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Guys are trying to hopefully they can get a double play. Here's the pitch. It's way outside for a ball. It's now 1-1. We're going to try his numbers is closed, right? Grant Young, his numbers closed? I don't know. I think so. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
No, because he walked Holmer.
1/3?
He walked Holmer.
Okay. After him, then okay. Here's the pitch. Baker rips one to the right field. Jovovich makes the catch. And Jovovich tags it, throws it, and cut off by Highland. Give him an RBI by Baker. And as a sacrifice fly, in the score comes Holman.
Now batting for the Golden Bear, the first baseman, number 20, Andrew.
It's a 4-3 game.
Vaughn.
Selma advances to third on the play. And Eden remains at first. 4-3 game. And now you got the big thumper, Andrew Vaughn, coming to the plate. Vaughn is 1 for 1. He walked it his last time up. He singled his first time up. Here's the pitch. Missing for a ball, 1-0. Now you're facing what maybe considered one of the best players in the nation, the reigning Golden Spikes Award winner. He's a junior from Santa Rosa, California, from the North Bay. The pitch. Vaughn drives one to deep left field. This one is a touch 'em all. And that one's heading all the way out to the Coliseum. A 3-run homer by Andrew Vaughn. And the Bears now lead it by a score of 7-3. And that's why Andrew Vaughn is probably considered the best player in the Pac-12. And he golfed that one out. It's a 3-run home run.
Now batting for California, the right fielder, number 3.
And that is for Vaughn.
Flower.
That's home run number 8 of the season. A 3-run homer by Andrew Vaughn, and the Bears lead it 7-3.
I don't know. Yeah. Looks like it came out, man. I was gonna say it, dude.
So it's now a 7-3 game. The Bears have scored 5 times here in the bottom of the frame. Here's the pitch. And it's ripped foul down the left field line.
There you go. I like it.
It's a set, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And there's a drive into left center field. And that's going down to the wall. As Fowler will go his way to second, he'll have himself a 1-out double.
Everybody clap your hands.
So this inning continues for the Bears.
Now batting for California, the catcher, number 4, Cole. Noah.
And Nino Giratano is going to go out there and so we're going to give the final numbers on for Young. He ended up going 3 1/3 innings. He gave up 4 runs. Four runs on 4 hits. He ended up having, so they're going to be a pitching change now. We're going to see who it is out there.
Fans, your attention, please. Now pitching for USF, number 28, Julian Washburn.
Julian Washburn is going to come in and pitch. We're going to take this time out. We're here in Berkeley. Cal now leads it by a score of 7-3.
One more time.
So now Julian Washburn will come in and pitch for the Dons. Washburn so far this season 5-0 with an ERA of 2.95, 18 1/3 innings, giving up 16 hits, 6 earned runs. Walked 8 with 14 strikeouts, a 2.95 ERA. Washburn, a 5'11" sophomore from Walla Walla Community College from Lewiston, Idaho. The pitch is in there for a strike. Now it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to count.
Yeah.
0-2. Still play a game left. The Dons going to have some work to get done. Andrew Vaughn is just nothing you can do.
It's a Tuesday. Listen, we're saying better than Bryce. I think Bryce Harper is the most talented.
Andrew Vaughn, who's the best player in the Pac-12, pitches outside for a ball. He's going to be a very high pick in this spring draft coming up in June. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He roots. He grows.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Elvis is going on strikes. So it's 2-man gone here.
Now batting for California, center fielder, number 16, Brandon McElwain.
Brandon McElwain to the plate.
Oh, look.
Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. It's 0-1. And no balls and 1 strike.
Best players who are not right. Honestly, and maybe it's that covered him. Dark horse.
0-1 to count. No balls and 1 strike to count. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, and it's now 0-2. It's now no balls and 2 strikes to count.
Who else would be in the discussion?
The set. 0-2. Swing and a miss. And McElwain is going on strikes. But the Bears batted around 9 men.
California for 5 runs on 4 hits. No
5 runs on 4 hits.
And a 1 runner
And they
left.
leave 1 runner left on base. And after 4 complete here at Evans Diamond here in Berkeley, the California Golden Bears now lead it over your USF Dons by a score of 7-3. You're listening to USF Dons baseball on
in your possession. And you're
Arena
the first fan to
Sportsnet
reach
Bay
out
Area.
today in term with the item in hand. You'll receive a Cal prize pack.
Yeah.
This evening, and I'm going to stand up and hold up an example of this. We are looking for a beanie, a skull cap, a toboggan cap, something like that. You're the first person to reach out and answer. You have to go over and show it to
I
me.
wouldn't have either, but Darcy, yeah.
Yeah, over there.
I mean, these are all old guys. They've all
And unfortunately, no one was harmed. Congratulations.
Mookie Betts has to be up there.
Thanks for playing. Empty your pocket.
I'd rank him above that card.
Trout, Betts, Harper. I think that's a pretty solid 1, 2, 3.
Leading off the San Francisco fifth.
But Betts, Trout.
Third baseman number 3, Ricky Uraka.
I think you could argue Arenado's got to be there. He's in there. Maybe Votto? I mean, Votto is getting a lot of
Toronto hits a ground ball to the second baseman, Baker. Baker throws to the first and gets him in time. And a great defensive play by Darren Baker, taking a base hit away from Ricky Orlando. Orlando came very close to being 2 for 2.
Number 47, Jacob Munoz.
As now we move into the top of the 5th inning. 4-3, you keeping score. A 4-3 put out. Darren Baker's doing it not only with the glove, but his bat and speed. Very impressive speed by the young man from Grant Knight, California, out there in the Sacramento area. Jacob Munoz will come to the plate. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
I mean, yeah, if you were Giants versus Red Sox, I would want to be.
Here's the pitch.
That's just me.
And that is ripped into left center field, and that's going to fall down to the gap in the corner as Munoz is going his way to second, and he's got to slide in there with a double. 1-out double.
Yes. Because I'll tell you that was done and got
The batter for USF, center fielder number 10, Tyler Villaroman.
That will bring up Tyler Villaroman to the plate. I'll bring up Tyler Villaroman. Villaroman is reached on bases last time up. Plenty of time for the Dons to come back in this game. The pitch. It's low for a ball. That's 1-0.
Right, that's right. Well, let's put it this way. Vikings has been fired for sex-related activity. We're not fired, but let's go.
Reminder, on Thursday night, we'll have our USF Dons weekly roundtable as Phil Roman drives one to the right center field, and that's going to go past to the center field of McEwen as coming in to score is Munoz. Here comes Phil Roman. Here's the throw. The slide gets away as sliding in there with a triple is Phil Roman. It's now a 7-4 game. So Villaroma gets himself a 3-base hit. It will be ruled as a triple. Give him an RBI.
Now batting for the Dons, the shortstop, number 13, Jack Winkler.
Winkler will come to the plate. Winkler so far tonight is 0 for 2. If he reaches base, that puts the potential tying run at the plate. Missing out there for a ball, 1-0. How many home runs have we got? We have 5.
I don't know.
5 home runs so far in this contest for both teams. The Dons have hit 2. One by Cordero and one by Allen. The pitch. It's now 2-0.
Yeah.
2 balls and no strikes. The pitch. And it's missing, and it's now 3-0. There are some activity in the bullpen for the Bears. 3-0 the count. If somehow Winkler reaches base, somehow Bears head coach Mike Neo is giving it with the home plate umpire. 3 balls and no strikes. The 3-0 in there for a strike. Seven to 4, but the Dons have exhibited themselves the way of coming back, and they showed it last weekend on Sunday against Portland. It's rolling back in there for a strike too as Nick Proctor out there in the second inning of work. It's now a full count. The 3-2. Winkler pops it up. It's the right fielder Fowler as Villaroma going to come in and try this tag. Here comes the throw, and he scores. And the Dons are back in it. Coming in to score is Villaroma. It's now a 7-5 game. So Villaroma scores.
Dons, left fielder number 7, Jonathan Allen.
That's on a fly ball sacrifice for Winkler. His 16th RBI of the season. Winkler, and now for Jonathan Allen, he is hit a home run his last time up. That pitch is in there for a strike. It's 0-1. 7-5. Allen reaches on base, extend this inning. You put the potential tying run with Allen to the plate, and he got some power on the left-hand side. As Allen tries to bunt it, and Vaughn trying to get to the plate, throw! Gets him in time. And that's it for the Dons. They do get 2 runs on They get 2 runs on 2 hits. And they leave nobody left. And after 4.5 here at Berkele, it's now the Bears 7 and the Dons 5.
Fans, if you want to receive the latest ticket deals, info on upcoming games, and more info that will help you stay in the loop on Cal Baseball and Cal Athletics in your inbox, you should make your way to calbears.com and sign up for Cal Bears e-news today.
I'm loading my clips, I'm writing down names, I'm making a list, I'm checking that twice and I'm getting them right. The real ones been dying, the fakers is lit, the damage are violence, I'm back on my the Bentley is dirty, my sneakers is
Please go out to California's pitch. The shortstop, number 1, Sam Wozniak.
So we'll now go to the 5th inning as leadoff man will be Weslick, Reyes, and Selma. Weslick, of course, started the big barrage in the last frame with the home run that started to open the gates for 5 runs to score. For Grant Young's numbers, we closed the book on him. 3 1/3 innings, he gave up 4 runs on 5 hits. Want to get this right. On 4 hits, the pitch outside there for a ball. It's 1-2. Look at you. Here's the pitch. Popped up. And that's going to be Winkler camping under it and make the catch. And Weslick is retired for out number 1.
The batter for California.
USF Dons Baseball is presented by Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is the official soft drink and Powerade. And both the official soft drink and sports drink of USF Dons Athletics. That pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1 to the designated hitter for the Bears. It's Grant Holman. Holman reached base his last time up. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's now 0-2. It's no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 to count.
Somebody needs to have that, or just like big swing.
Gets the set. And the pitch. Ooh, and just a little too high. It's 1-2 and nearly nicked Holman.
To the point where now I cannot really that strong. Not think. I want them to come in. I hear the
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And it nearly hits, and the ball gets off of the rattle out of the glove of the catcher, Hodgkinson. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Here's the pitch. And Holman hits a ground ball. It's a fair ball to Arata. Arata throws it, puts the tag. Great tag by Halen. As he was pulled off the bag, Highland was able to stay after it, stay on that play, stay after it, and swoop the tag to retire Holman. 2-man gone here in the 5th.
Now batting for California, the third baseman, number 26, Quentin Selma.
And that will be scored as a 5-3 putout. Quentin Selma to the plate. Here's the pitch. That pitch is too high for a ball, 1-0. Pitch is high for a ball, 1-0. Looks to set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it now evens the count at 1-1. They have a 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1 to count. That's the set. Here's the pitch. Hits a high fly ball into left center field. His left field, it's Allen. And Allen comes up in it and makes the catch. That's it for the Bears. They retired inside.
In the Golden Bears 5th, no runs
for
and no
the
hits,
first
no
time
runs,
in
and nobody left. Fans, Cal Baseball would like to thank Village Associates Real Estate for their support.
The first time
of the Golden
tonight they have been
Bears
retired
baseball
in order
program.
for the first
Real
time.
Estate
No
is
runs,
your
no
premier
hits,
real
nobody
estate
left
firm
for
your
the Bears.
residential needs.
After 5 complete here in Berkeley, the Dons trail the Bears 5-2. You're listening to USF Dons Baseball on the Arena Sportsnet Bay Area.
First baseman number 25, Riley Helen.
I do now.
Got 3 coming in.
Yeah.
So we now go to the 6th inning here at Evans Diamond here in Berkeley, California. As Allen hits a fly ball, and that's going to go foul onto the green. The band, luckily, Helen, the schedule here is Helen, Cordero, and Jodovich is scheduled for the Dons here in the 6th.
They tried that. They tried that with Theo Robertson. It didn't work out.
Helen reached on the fielder's choice and reached on the air twice in 2 plate appearances. That ball's missing. It's 1-1. Dons have also attained our ability to come back. They're 6-0 in 1-1 games this year.
They just got named in the scandal, so you might have to. Oh no, wait, no.
Here's the pitch. That pitch is too high, and it's now 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike to count.
Oh, I'm sure there's one.
2 balls and 1 strike to count, and here's the pitch. That's too high, and the ball is 3-1. There's 3 balls and 1 strike to count. Three balls and one strike to count. The set. Allen swings and fouls that one back, and it's now full 3-2. It's a count down 4-4, 3 balls and 2 strikes to count. The pitch. And it's way too high and nearly nicked Allen, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. That's ball 4.
You wouldn't be like,
so Allen reaches base. Reminder, another edition of Snowman in the Morning is Brian Snowman, Brian Snow, known as the Snowman. Brian Snow give you the latest of all of his talk show, all the news going around in the sports world and beyond, and previewing the upcoming NCAA men's college basketball tournament. Listen to Brian Snow and Snowman in the Morning.
Now pitching for Golden Bears, number 33, Lucas Gaither.
8 a.m. Eastern, 5 a.m. Pacific. 9 a.m. from 5 a.m. Pacific to 8 a.m. Pacific, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Pacific on Korea Sportsnet. We got a new pitcher coming in for Cal Berkeley, and it's going to be Lucas Gaither. We're going to take this quick time out. Don trail by 2. We'll be right back.
Telling who to calm down, trying to cool it all down. Who's calling my name? Who's involved now? Tell me who I got it down. I'll do a song now, man. Even though there's way less to prove to y'all now, man. Everything that went around's coming back around. Y'all better hit the ground, goddamn. Be forever unfinished, yeah, it's all open-ended. Had me off for a minute, had you off since beginning. Damn, I must be coaching cause I'm not playing with them. Can you not see the difference? I mean, I keep the lights on in the building, man. My record deal should be 500 million, goddamn. Can't have everything, can't have everything. Want a lot, can't have everything, but I want everything. Finally got my mind in a free state. Try to serve me up a cheesesteak, I gave you back a clean plate. Same, pray cause they hate to see the team straight. Same, speaking always ducking my relation.
Now batting for USF, the second baseman, number 27, RJ Cordero.
So now we're back into the game, and now it's going to be Cordero. Dons have runners now represent the potential tying run. He's already hit a homer in this game. We're now 7-5. Dons trailing by 2. The pitch is high for a ball, 1-0. He gets the set. The pitch. Cordell swings and that one goes foul. It's now 1-1. To get some stats on the new pitcher for Cal. Here's the pitch. That's low, and it's now 2-1. Lucas Gaither 1-0 with an ERA, 7.04 ERA. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Hits in there for a strike. This is his 7th appearance. 7 and 2/3 innings pitch, giving up 9 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned, walked 8 with 5 strikeouts. Opponents are batting .290 versus the softball. We have 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. It's a foul, or there could be running and is out of real estate.
I think it is.
As the Silma just ran out of real estate, the count is still 2-2. Yordovich is on deck. Berkele reached base. Yordovich will represent the go-ahead run. Dodgers are not out of it by a mile at all. 7-5. Here's the pitch. Cordell swings and that one goes foul. Cordell represents the tying run. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. It's the set. 2-2. And he hits that one foul. Two balls and 2 strikes to count. Cordell was in there in the box. Here's the pitch. And that ball is low, is blocked by the catcher Elvis. Now the count's now the full 3-2. Dodgers trail 7-5. We've already hit 2 home runs in this game. Cal's hitting 3, 5 in the game for both teams. Cordell's already had homer once in this game. The other was by Allen. 3-2. Gator delivers. Here's the pitch. And that is ripped fair down the left field line. Going down to the gap. Hallett is way around the third. And he's going to hold there. And Cordell will stop at second with a double. And now, as Cordell ripping it, taking it the opposite way, down the left field line. So, the Dodgers still are far from over.
For San Francisco, number 5, Jacob Westerman.
That will bring up Jacob Westerman to the plate. And now he represents the go-ahead run. Westerman will come to the plate. Big kid, he is 6'5". From New Mexico, here's the pitch. Westerman swings and hits that one foul, strike 1. And the pitch is in there for a strike, 0-2. Way it looks, Westerman's going to remain in the game and he'll play in right field, or they could switch him to or keep him. I think he's going to probably stay in that DH role and have Munoz play in right field. That's what I'm going to assumely what Coach G's going to do. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. That's high. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Dons, a base hit here could possibly tie it. The 1-2. And Westerman swings and fouls it, goes back and goes right by to the Bears dugout. Plenty of game left in this contest. Dons have been resilient all year. So far in this early duration of the season. Dons have another more in their bag of tricks here tonight here in Berkeley. We're only in the 6th inning. It's 7-5. The Dons trail. Westerman at the plate. The 1-2. And that is ripped foul down the left field line. That is foul. One ball, 2 strikes. Westerman still trying to fight in it, trying to stay in there. The pitch, and that's high. On deck will be Robert Emery, is on the on-deck circle.
It is nice.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count. The 2-2. And he slices that one foul and stays alive. Robert Emery is on deck, put it on.
Sorry. Sorry. I got carried away. Reining it back in.
This Don team's going to grind out at bats. And this is we've been seeing so far this stage of the season. Westerman's in there. 2-2. The pitch. And it's low in for a ball. It's now full count, 3-2. Counts now at full. Robert Emery is on deck. Remember, he had a set. Here's the pitch. Not even close. Low, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So the bases are going to be loaded.
Fans, your attention, please. Pitch hitting for USF, number 30, Robert Emery.
So now coming to the plate, St. Ignatius and San Francisco native Robert Emery to the plate. Here's the pitch. Hits a high fly pop-up. That could, and Helen is ready to tag. Makes a catch. Helen's going to tag. And he holds a bluff. And a great throw by Fowler. Going to Elvis. Who's in the building who's behind the plate. Not Elvis Presley. There to protect the plate.
Now batting for the Dons, the third baseman, number 3, Ricky Urata.
So it's a fly ball. So Emery's gone 1 out. Pitch is in there for a strike. Orada is 1 for 2. He got robbed of a hit his last time up. Orada lines it to Baker, and the runners will have to freeze. A soft liner, 2 men gone.
Now batting for the Dons, designated hitter, number 47, Jacob Munoz.
Here in the 6th inning, Munoz to the plate. And Munoz swings and hits one foul. Strike one. The pitch, and it's high for a ball. It's 2-0. The bases are loaded. Base hit here could tie it. An extra base hit could possibly give the Dons the lead. Here's the pitch. It's now 2-1.
Oh, they're wider than that.
Six men to the plate here for San Francisco this frame. The pitch. And that is whipped down the left field line. That's going to be foul. Foul ball. And now it's a 2-2. It's 2-2. Two balls and two strikes. The 2-2. Oh, strike three. Lucas is throwing on strike and throws them. The Dons leave the bags loaded, and they only account for 2 runs. So we'll give you the. We'll give you the.
In the USF 6, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 3 runners left on base.
So the Dons lead no runs on a pair of hits, and they leave the bags loaded.
Cal fans, it's time to get on your feet because it's time for the Cal
T-shirt
T-shirt
to the last
ties.
of the 6
right now, Cal
after
T-shirts
5 and a half. And the Dons still trail 7-5.
Leading off the California 6, the left fielder, number 9, Cameron Eden.
It's a fly ball in the deep right field.
And fans, these defensive changes for the Dons. Remaining in the ballgame to catch, number 30, Robert Emery. And remaining in the ballgame to play right field, number 5, Jacob Westerman.
Some defensive alignment changes for the Dons as we now move on into the last of the sixth. The Dons with a missed golden opportunity. So Emery will now come in and he will catch. He will catch and will bat in that same position. Westerman will remain in the game. He'll play in right field, and then Emery will come in and catch. Dodds making it within 7-5, and with the bags loaded with nobody out, and could not cash the check in. I know for Coach Chiarotano, it has to be very disappointing. They could not get one run to touch the plate in that inning. Pitch is way high for a ball. That's 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Okay, that's number 9.
Now batting for the Golden Bear. Second baseman, number 2, Darren Baker.
Horrible. Pitch is in there high for a ball.
That's right. 7 out of 57. Yeah.
Here's a pitch. Ground ball to the second baseman, throws, and they're 4 out. 2 men gone.
Now batting for the Golden Bear. First baseman, number 20, Andrew Vaughn.
Now we'll bring up Andrew Vaughn to the plate with 2 men gone. Vaughn hit a 3-run home run his last Vaughn has reached base all 3 times tonight. Here's the pitch. Swings to the high fly ball. That goes foul. Here with 2 outs. The pitch. And it hits him. So Vaughn
the batter from California, right fielder, number 3, Max Fowler.
So Zach Fowler will come to the plate for the Bears. He'll come to the plate with 2 outs.
So yeah, which sucks. I mean, you want to have a better game.
The pitch.
You want to have a better team.
I know, right? That's your guy, dude.
Yeah. Like, you want to go to the playoffs with that dude.
Gets a set. Ball gets away. by Emery. Gets away by Emery. And the runner will move up a foot. So now it's a 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1 to count. As ripped into left field for a base hit. And the runner coming around third. Here comes the throw to the plate. And it's cut off. And just like that, that's an RBI single for Fowler. Vaughn comes all the way around the score. It's now an 8-5 Bears game. And boy, the Dons who had the bases loaded, nobody out in the 6th inning. In the previous half inning, did not left them loaded, and the Bears add to their lead. It's now 8-5. I know for Coach Giarratano, that's got to be very disappointing. Have the bases loaded with nobody out and could not get at least 1 run in. A base hit would have, in the situation would have gave them 2 runs, guaranteed 1 run, 2 runs, and if the extra base hit into the gap corners, may have scored 3 and they could be ahead by now. Washburn in there for San Francisco. Dons, of course, will be back in action. They'll take on San Diego over the weekend. Here's the pitch, and that's ripped down, foul. No balls or 2 strikes. You have the bases loaded with no outs, and you don't score a single run in the frame. Shame on you. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch, outside for a ball. Bears adding another run to that is the difference. Momentum definitely now shifted in favor of Cal. So far, it's been Cal getting that key base hit in this frame with 2 outs, and the Dons with no outs did not. The pitch, and that's going to be a wild pitch. And now advancing to second will be Fowler. After Washburn getting 2 quick outs. Two balls and 2 strikes. There's the pitch. Oh, yeah. And that is ripped into right field. Going back is Westman. And that is a touchable 2-run home run by Elvis. Going the opposite field on that pitch. A 2-run home run. And the Bears now extend their lead to 10-5. And boy, and it was a 2-run home run. Elvis took that one downtown, and that's going to be it for Washburn.
Number 16, Brandon McElway.
And that's home run number 6 in this contest for both teams. The Bears have hit 4, and the Dons have hit 2. And that's going to be it for Washburn. And we'll see who's going to come in for the Dons. This all came with 2 outs. Washburn got 2 quick outs. Then it was a walk, wild pitch. Or actually, it was a walk, wild pitch. There was an RBI single by Fowler scoring Vaughn. Then it was Cole Elvis who just left the building going the opposite way, hitting a 2-run home run and extending their lead down to 10-5. And boy, I think when you look back, if this game holds up, you look back with the Dons' inability to score. They had a chance, a base hit in the previous frame with the bases loaded with nobody out. And leaving them bags hung the drive with not one run touching home plate. That is just disappointing right there. So coming in the pitch now is Benji Post. We're going to take this time out here and we'll be right back. Don's now trail the Bears 10-5.
She wanna ride me like a cruise, and I'm not trying to lose. Then you're left in the dust, unless I stuck by you. You're a sunflower. I think your love would be too much, or you'd be left in the dust, unless I stuck by you. You're the sunflower. You're the sunflower. Every time I'm leaving on you. You don't make it easy, no. Wish I could be there for you. Give me a reason to. Every time I'm walking out, I can hear you telling
So once let remind you, Don's Baseball is presented by Lyft. Skip the hassle getting from the Benedict Diamond or the Sombrado Center. Lyft is the official ride-sharing partner that has your transportation covered. Download the Lyft app and get a global ride in minutes. New users get a $10 ride credit with code GOUSFDons. And don't forget, Dons fans, use the Lyft zones outside the Benedict Diamond as drop-off and pickup zones. Use Lyft, proud partner of the USF Dons. And the scheduled hitter, Brandon Wesnick, is to the plate. He is 0 for... McElwain, correction. That's right. McElwain is 0 for 2, fielder's choice. He has struck out fielder's choice, and he's flown out. It's 2-0. Here's the pitch. And it's ripped into left field for a base hit. So the Bears, who had really the momentum, the turning point of the game so far.
Now batting for California, the shortstop, number 1, Sam Wesniak.
3-run homer by Vaughn. Then they added 2 more runs in the 4th. Then in the 5th, the Dons cut it within 7-5. They threatened with no outs in the 6th. They did not score a single run with the bags loaded. And that may be one of the big turning points of this contest this evening. That pitch is low in there for a ball, 1-0. And there for a ball, 1-0. And check to swing, and he did go around. It's going to be strike 1. Strike one. It's now evens the count at 1-1. Gets the set. Here's the pitcher. Runner's going. As the ball throws the second, and he made it in there with a stolen base. McElwain with a stolen base. Wozniak is 1 for 3. He is homered. He is popped out. And he is flown out. Now it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count. One ball, 2 strikes to count. And he hits one to deep left field. This could be trouble. And Allen camps under there and stays in. Has enough real estate to make the catch, and that's it. As Wozniak was flirting for his second dinger in this contest.
In the California
shoot for the
3
Bears.
runs on 3 hits. No USF errors and 1 run.
So that's it. Three runs on 3 hits. And
Fans, Cal Baseball would like to thank the Oakland Athletics.
The Bears leave a runner left on base. And
go A's,
after
go Bears.
6 complete here in Berkeley, it's now the Bears lead the Dons 10-5. You're listening to USF Dons Baseball on ASN Bay Area.
Fans, your attention, please. Now pitching for California, number 31, Jack Hendrickson.
I tell y'all, this man is not a done song. This a stripper on the mid rug song. This a boys forever hold a gun song. Pop champagne in the tub song. Just because song.
What's the mood? Can I tell the truth? If I was doing this for you, then I have nothing left to prove. Nah, this for me though. I'm just trying to stay alive and take care of my people. And they don't have no award for that. Trophies.
Here we go. We go into the 7th inning for.
And they don't have no award for that.
Do you have any kind of
Leading off the USF 7th, center fielder, number 10, Tyler Villaroma.
I don't. So it will be for the Dons. It will be Villaroma, Winkler, and Allen, the scheduled hitters for the Dons here in the 7th. And the Bears, by the way, have a new pitcher. Jack Henrichsen will come in and pitch for the Bears. Henrichsen is no record with a 6.23 ERA, 4 1/3 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, 3 of them earned. Walked 1 with 3 strikeouts. He's in the contest tonight for the Bears. Villaroma hits a ground ball into center field for a base hit. That's hit number 7 for San Francisco. I'd like to remind you that this broadcast is presented by the authority of the Sportsnet.
Shortstop, number 13, Jack Winkler.
And LLC is a non-commercial use of our audience, any publication, reproduction of the accounts and descriptions without the express written consent of the Arena Sports Network and Arena Sports Network Bay Area and the USF Dons is strictly prohibited. Winkler is to the plate. He is popped out. He is 0 for 4 here in the 7th inning.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's 10-5 right now in the 7th inning. Here's the pitch. Winkler hits a high fly ball into right field. That's going to go foul. Here in the 7th inning. But no outs here. Here's the pitch. Winkler swings, he hits that one foul. Highlands drips a fly ball into center field, and that's going to fall in for a base, and that's going to be a
fly single.
That's going to be a single. Thank you.
The batter for USF, left fielder number 7, Jonathan Allen.
That'll be a base hit. So it's a base hit. The Dons have runners at first and second with nobody out. Allen, the fist one in the air. It's going to be a pop-up and a can of corn for Andrew Vaughn. And Allen is out of there, out number 1. P3 if you're keeping score.
Now batting for the Dons, first baseman number 25, Riley Helen.
Riley Helen will come to the plate. He will come to the plate. Reached on bases last time up. He has a fielder's choice, so he reached base twice tonight. Game is far from over. The Dons' ability to come back, they exhibited last Sunday in their come from behind 4-0 deficit, in their come from behind 5-4 win. Plenty of time left. Allen swings and foul tips it back into the backstop, strike 1. Evens the count at 1-1. No balls and 1 strike. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. The pitch, swing and a miss, and it's now strike 1-2. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Helen swings and it goes foul. remains at 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's been a long game so far tonight. About 13 minutes before the top of the hour, 10 o'clock Pacific on the West Coast. A lot of you may be listening back on the Eastern time zone. It's almost 1 a.m. Eastern time, or 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. It's a ground ball that's going to roll foul. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. One and 2, here's the pitch. And hits the inside corner, strike 3. Helen is going on strikes. He's retired for the first time tonight. So it's 2 men gone here. Now bring up R.J. Cordero to the plate.
Now batting for USF, second baseman, number 27, R.J. Cordero.
R.J. Cordero will come to the plate. Cordero tonight, he is homered. He is struck out. He has hit a double. He is homered. He has struck out. He's 2 for 3. Pitches outside for a ball, 1-0. Great night tonight here in Berkeley on the $2 ticket and concessions night on most concessions. 1-0 the count. Here's the stretch. Here's the pitch. Round ball up the middle, and it's great. And it's Baker stepping on second base for the unassisted putout. Fielder's choice. That's it for the Dons.
In the San Francisco 7th, no runs on 2 hits.
No runs on
errors, 2
2
runs
hits.
on base.
And they leave
time to rise to your feet, take a
a
stretch.
pair
And
on
join
base,
us,
and it's
courtesy of the
7th inning
Couch
stretch
Line
time here in
We're
Berkeley.
playing and taking
Dons
out the ball
trail
game.
the Bears 10-5.